Okay, hi. So, let's go, let's go. I have not even had anything to drink today. God, I'm dying. Ordered too much fertilizer for the garden. Thanks, Jody. Oh yeah, dump shit off. Let's make this an organization day, yeah? So, thanks for all the fertilizer. There's some speed grow. Um, don't really have anything else that would go in here. Okay. What do you have? Oh, you just have a shit ton of stuff in here, huh? Put that in here. Put this. And that's that, because the rest of this... Oh. There we go. Okay. So the rest of this is either going to get made into things or get put into... Whoops. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Get put into... not these, but into fucking... Boy, brain stopped again. Hi. It's still... I literally stopped and started again. We're gonna go turn these into Clint. That's what I'm trying to think. Those are the words that are trying to come from my face. Yeah, we're gonna go give these to Clint, and then... crack open all of the fucking geodes we have. I should have checked to see if we have any other kinds of geodes, which I have time to, so I'm just gonna go do that. I guess. Shit. I could have taken the cart into town. Would have saved this walk. As you can tell, I'm not thinking at all. My brain is just switched off today. Like, fuck it. I'm going to be brainless all day today. Bus stop. But yeah, so... let's go back, check and see, because we have an hour till Clint's open anyway. Grab this stuff, and then, yeah, just gonna try to organize today a little bit, try to get some stuff looking better. Oh yeah, no, we super missed some geodes. I don't see any more. So I think that's that. Yeah, I think that's that. Okay, yep. And then we have to come back, do all the, whatchamacallit? Nope. Brain just stopped. Just quit. Yep. Nope. 404. Oh, all the wine and coffee. Yes, that's, yes. Mwah, found it. Found it in my brain. Alright, Clint. Open the fuck up, man. You got nothing in your trash. Come on. Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. 10 more minutes. Dude, I have... what's... 3... 5... I have 9. 9 times 25, so... I have... 225... fucking... I have 225 fucking dollars for you. Here, my dude. Wait, what? Why wouldn't that just go up there immediately? I don't think we've had that before. So we'll stop in with Gunther. We've had that before. I know what that one is. Okay, prismatic thing. Nope. Alright, well, fuck that. Never mind. Okay. Well. Gunther can tell us more. Yep. And, okay. So we have one thing for Gunther. That's better than we've had lately. We haven't really gotten anything for Gunther recently, so... Hey, yep. Donate to museum. Take this. There. Damn, still nothing, Gunther? You haven't given us anything in a while. Making it... making it a little bit, you're losing the incentive to get your stuff. Okay, to the bus stop. I keep having to look around my mic because fucking it's literally right in front of me. Okay, so time for wine. I guess mayo. And cheese. You know what? To make this easier, man, I just realized there's no, like, break time this year. Or this season. It's gonna go straight from episode, or season to season, so the last day, the 31st, the next day will just be an episode of Slime Rancher. Oh, man. Same thing with February, too. Oh, man. I like having a couple of days break between the seasons. I feel bad about, like, everything not working out this time, but we just literally couldn't, like, we actually could not, like, actually get this to work out. Like, Sam literally just texted me, like, man, I'm sad I can't record. Which, yeah, no, like, it's only 4 more days till he gets up here, but, you know, it's still a pain, because, man, I don't do this by myself very well. Like, if we're gonna be 100% honest here, there's a reason I want to work with somebody else, because I'm not good at this on my own. Like, solo LPing is hard. Especially when it's a game you're super familiar with, like Stardew Valley. Like, I don't have anything to talk about anymore with this game. Which, and, like, I guess I could talk about work, but nothing, like, I don't work at a place that is, like, I work at a place that's bougie as fuck. Okay, let's talk about that, actually. Okay, so my job, I've talked about, like, how cool it is. My job is also bougie as fuck. We have a bar in the store, like, a full bar. Like, we have a actual, like, full, like, kitchen, and not like a, not, I don't say that as, like, a thing. It is a, like, full industrial kitchen with, like, a full kitchen staff. We have a full bakery. Like, a full production bakery. Like, all of the bread that we sell, like, that's not, like, you know, the pre-packaged, like, fucking Mrs. Susan's or whatever the fuck. I don't know what bread brands are. Like, but, like, all of our, like, our bread isn't shipped in. It's all from the store. Like, we make it every single morning, and it's nuts. Like, I've seen what that bread production place, what that bakery looks like during the day, and it's just like, wow, you guys are kicking ass. But we also are like, this company is cool in a lot of ways, and they will hire a lot of people, and they will give them the hours they want. But also, like, I get the complaints about gentrification. Like, this is definitely not a company that's, like, super cheap. Like, I don't shop there because it's too expensive. And, like, yeah, no, I 100% agree with the complaints about gentrification from this place. Like, it definitely doesn't help that whole situation. But they at least try to do good things, which is, I don't know, like, it's definitely not a balanced thing. Oh, we're out of fucking hay. Shit, okay. I'm gonna take care of that really quick, because we have a bunch of hay in the thing. Glad I checked that. Okay. But they definitely do a lot of stuff. Like, all of our compost, like, all of our food waste gets composted and sent to local food co-ops for free. They donate a lot of food, like basically anything that's not perishable that we as employees don't take home for free gets donated to local shelters and stuff like that. Like, it's cool. Like, a lot of the stuff they do, oh god damn it, is really cool. But it's also one of those places that during a holiday, you'll go and watch customers come through with $1,100 in wine because fuck you. Because that's just what they have. And it's like, oh man, that's more than I make in a week or in a paycheck. And you just spent that on fucking wine. Like, it's rough to watch sometimes. Like, it's really hard to be like, I think I talked about this on Twitter, I might have talked about it here, but like, my first exposure to that place walking in was, wow, this place is bougie as fuck, and also, there's just two Microsoft executives talking about wine with our sommelier, who also teaches at Le Cordon Bleu. He's a great guy though. Like I love our wine guy so much. He's so nice and he's so sweet and I adore him. I want to take his class. He's just super nice. But he also teaches at Le Cordon Bleu. Like the dude, he's awesome. But also, yeah. But we were talking about stuff like when I first sat down waiting for my interview. They were talking about wine. Like these are Microsoft executives. They make bank. And like they were just chilling at a bar talking about wine. That's a hell of a first exposure to a place. Like this was before I like really knew about like what the company's culture was and stuff like that, and how fucking gay that my store is full of fucking gay people. Like I would say probably 40% of the workforce there that I have met is fucking gay as hell. I'm trying to think, like both HR people are gay. Two of my direct managers are gay. Like half of the people who work there are in some way gay. There are multiple trans people out working there. Like it's super gay, but also it's the kind of place that, you know, a Microsoft executive will fucking go and buy a couple bottles of wine. Like it's this weird dichotomy of like the super rich and powerful and also like just fucking like regular old gay people. Like it's just weird. It's cool and I like working there a lot. But also I recognize the inherent problems with that company. Like I recognize that, hey, yeah, you know what? Gentrification's really bad, and boy, having a store that is so expensive is really cost prohibitive. Although, again, there's not that many of them, so it's not like they're not like taking over the store that the one I work at was an Albertsons that closed because it just didn't survive in there. There's a QFC right across the fucking street. Like they aren't built in areas that like they're the only store around, thankfully. So that like I can go to fucking QFC if I need to. Like if I'm at work and I need something, I'll go to a fucking, like I went to Rite Aid for Skittles because I was like, there's no Skittles here, and also I would not spend as much money as I'm sure that they would want for Skittles. Like, just I wouldn't do it. But also, like, I understand that that is still comes from a place of privilege of, like, I can walk down to go get Skittles. And not everyone has that ability. So it's a weird... Like, my opinions on my employer are mixed, because I think that they're very, very good to their employees. But I also understand the social implications of a store that is as expensive and bougie as it is existing in a neighborhood that... Although, I don't know, I'd have to see their effects on Portland, because they built this store on an island full of rich people. Like, the island that this is on is just rich white people. Like, it's so expensive to live there. Like, prohibitively expensive to live on this island. We have looked. They're, like, apartments start at, like... Oh, wrong one. Like, oh, hey, yeah, you want an apartment here. It starts at, like, $2,500 for a one-bedroom. Studios are $2,200. Like, that's the cheapest we could find on the island. Like, fuck, man. Like, fuck. That's so expensive. I can't do that. But it's also just one of those things, it's like, yeah, no, they built in an area that would cater to the like type and class of people who would shop at a store like this. And so it didn't, like, they didn't force out a lower income, like, establishing place. They didn't build in a place that would cause, like, mass gentrification in this area. They are building one in Seattle proper now, which is... I need to see the effects it has, because that is a worrisome thing. But, I don't know. Like, the politics surrounding my work is weird. Because I'm like, no, I really like this job. They're very good to me. But also, like, I'm trying to still recognize, like, yo, this is fucked up. Like, the way that some of this stuff goes is like, that might be bad. This might be bad. I don't know. I'm very torn on my job. And the customers who come through, some of them are incredibly nice and will happily use my pronouns. And some of them will look at my name tag and then call me sir. So it's a weird dichotomy there. Sometimes people are assholes. So, yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things that still working on. Still working my feelings out on, like, the non-worker side and the societal impact side of my job. Because, boy, like, as somebody who just works there, man, that job's good. Y'all, that job's really fucking good. But as someone who wants to also look at it from another angle and be like, yo, maybe this is bad. Yo, maybe this is bad. Like, maybe this isn't good in some ways. Although we did have a customer who came in last night and saw my name tag and was like, can I ask you a personal question? I was like, oh, here we go. And started talking about how their nephew doesn't like the fact that there's a store being built nearby because of our, like, LGBT policies. And I'm like, what? Me and the shift lead, who is gay and happily married, both were just like, what do you mean? Like, the store is so full of gay, and we were both very confused by that, because it's like, alright, like, I understand that there are issues, but what are, like, legitimately, what are you talking about? Because, like, this, I did, like, when I was sitting there waiting for, oh, I forgot I had that sorting to go sell. When I was sitting there waiting for my interview, because it was like an hour and a half wait, because fucking, I did a lot of research on this place, and, like, they have, I couldn't find anything about, like, bad LGBT policies, and they've been exceptionally good to me, so I have no fucking idea. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see 23 and 24 tomorrow, so we're getting caught up. Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you.